Welcome, tech enthusiasts and future AI overlords. You're listening to Mapping the AI Frontier, where we navigate the treacherous waters of the GenAI startup world without capsizing our sanity.
Yes, Mark. Where we boldly go where no neural network has gone before. Though I'm pretty sure my coffee maker is plotting world domination as we speak.
Well, Tom, let's hope it doesn't team up with my smart toaster. Today, we're diving into a topic hotter than an overclocked GPU, the need for strategic thinking in a rapidly evolving landscape. Buckle up, folks. This ride is about to get as unpredictable as a chatbot on caffeine. Tom, remember when the most complex thing in our lives was choosing between NSYNC and Backstreet Boys? Well, the GenAI landscape makes that look like a walk in the park. We're talking volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity, or VUCA, for those who love a good acronym soup.
Oh, absolutely. It's like trying to play 4D chess while riding a unicycle on a tightrope over a pool of hungry AI-powered sharks.
Exactly. And in this VUCA world, strategic thinking isn't just a nice-to-have. It's as essential as coffee on a Monday morning. Without it, GenAI startups are basically planning their own game-over screen. All right, Mark, lay it on me. What are these mystical pillars of GenAI strategic thinking? And please tell me one of them involves a crystal ball.
Close, but not quite, Tom. Although, given the pace of AI development, a crystal ball might be in beta testing as we speak. But for now, we've got 5 key areas: technology foresight, market intelligence, regulatory awareness, resource allocation, and ecosystem navigation.
Wow, that sounds more complex than the plot of Inception. Can we break it down for our listeners who haven't had their third espresso yet?
Sure thing. Think of it like this. Technology foresight is your AI-powered DeLorean, helping you peek into the future. Market intelligence is your business Sherlock Holmes, always on the case. Regulatory awareness is your legal eagle, keeping you on the right side of the AI law. Resource allocation is your startup's Marie Kondo, deciding what sparks joy and profit. And ecosystem navigation is basically your GenAI GPS, helping you avoid those nasty competitive traffic jams.
I love it. So basically, if you're not thinking strategically in all these areas, you're like a flip phone in a 5G world?
Exactly, Tom. You'll be as outdated as a MySpace profile faster than you can say artificial general intelligence.
Now, Mark, I've heard that in the world of GenAI, it's not all just about making cool tech and printing money. There's this whole ethical dimension too, right?
Absolutely, Tom. It's like being a superhero. With great AI power comes great responsibility. GenAI startups aren't just building products, they're potentially reshaping society. So they need to think about things like bias, privacy, transparency, and societal impact.
So what you're saying is, we need to make sure our AI assistants don't turn into Skynet?
That's the idea, Tom. It's about building trust and resilience into the core of your business model. Think of it as giving your AI a moral compass, along with its neural networks.
Fascinating. So strategic thinking in GenAI is part tech wizard, part fortune teller, part ethicist, and part tightrope walker. Anything else we should throw into this startup smoothie?
Well, there is one more crucial ingredient: the ability to articulate all of this to investors. In the GenAI world, investors aren't just looking for the next cool algorithm. They want startups that can navigate this complex landscape without falling into an ethical sinkhole or a regulatory quicksand.
So you're saying our listeners need to be part Tony Stark, part Gandalf, and part Obama?
Throw in a dash of Oprah for good measure, and you've got yourself a GenAI startup founder cocktail.
Now, Tom, it's time to put on our cartographer hats and dive into the Wardley Map for this topic. It's like Google Maps for the GenAI landscape, but instead of avoiding traffic, we're avoiding obsolescence.
Ooh, I love a good map. Does it show where all the AI treasure is buried?
Not quite, Tom, but it does reveal some golden insights. Looking at this map, we can see that strategic thinking is right at the top, anchoring everything else. It's like the North Star for GenAI startups.
I see ecosystem navigation and market intelligence are pretty high up there too. I guess in the GenAI world, knowing the lay of the land is half the battle?
Exactly. And notice how ethical considerations and regulatory awareness are positioned. They're not just afterthoughts. They're integral to the whole strategy. It's like building a house. You need a solid ethical foundation before you start playing with the cool AI gadgets.
Fascinating. And I see technological innovation is over to the right. Is that because it's more futuristic?
Good catch, Tom. In Wardley Mapping, the further right something is, the more dynamic and rapidly evolving it is. So yeah, technological innovation in GenAI is moving faster than a caffeinated cheetah on a rocket skateboard.
Got it. So if I'm a GenAI startup founder looking at this map, what's my main takeaway?
Well, Tom, the key message here is balance. You need to keep one eye on the cutting-edge tech, one on the market, one on the ethical implications, and one on the regulatory landscape.
That's 4 eyes, Mark. Are you suggesting GenAI founders should be some kind of strategic spider mutants?
You know, Tom, in the world of GenAI, that might not be such a bad superpower to have. Well, folks, we've journeyed through the wild west of GenAI strategic thinking. Remember, in this landscape, your brain is your best GPS. Keep it charged, updated, and ready for constant rerouting.
Indeed, Mark. And if you feel like you're playing 4D chess against a supercomputer, don't worry. That's just another Tuesday in the world of GenAI startups.
Exactly, Tom. So, dear listeners, keep your strategic thinking caps on, your ethical compasses calibrated, and your sense of humor intact. And remember, in the race of AI, slow and steady doesn't win, but thoughtful and adaptable just might. Until next time, keep mapping that AI frontier.